What's up, Veggie Outers? So what's your first impression? Ooh. So how is it?
It's really good.
Okay.
Very fast.
How is it? Good? Okay. Hello, my name is Elijah Blau, and I've been a vegan for over 10 years. In 2016, the Veggie Outers was formed to help more people consume more plant-based foods and get access to education and resources. We've since evolved into reviewing the restaurants that we pay a visit, based on the price, the atmosphere, customer service, and the food. We don't forget to have some fun in the process though. Join us in yet another review where we go to a restaurant and give the food a try.
I give the review, I give my food like a 10, like...
The atmosphere, I'll give it a 9. It has really good vibes.
The ambience was good, and you know, when you're around good people, you know, you can't put a number on that, right?
Right.
All right, give it up. Okay.
The food was, I ordered a stir fry, and it's pretty good. I would probably give it a 7 or 8.
Atmosphere, I would say, 7 Jews, especially with the patio.
Okay, so what did you get on the menu today?
I got the crunchy chimichanga.
Okay. And what was your taste buds rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say that's a 9. I really like it. I think maybe the only one I like maybe a smidge better is the El Pelote one, but this one's really, really good. I like it. So, and I got it with the Beyond Beef in it. Yeah, a 9.
So what's your name?
Toya knows.
And are you a vegan?
Yes.
What did you get on the menu today?
Black bean flautas.
And how would your taste buds rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
A 10.
You didn't have to think about it, okay?
No.
What's your name?
Mia.
And are you a vegan?
I'm not.
Okay. And what'd you order on the menu today?
I had the chicken chimichanga.
And what would your taste buds rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give that a 10. Great flavoring, perfect. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that I was eating chicken. I give it a 10 out of 10. I recommend you come here.
Okay, Christy?
Yes.
Are you a vegan?
Vegan-ish.
Okay. And what'd you get on the menu today?
I got the black bean flautas.
What would your taste buds rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Ooh, I would say a 10. They were great.
So I saw the faces you're making, like you have something to say. So this should be interesting. So, Monica, what did you get on the menu today?
I got cheese enchiladas.
How did that serve your taste buds on a scale of 1 to 10?
My taste buds were not happy. Yeah. I'm going to say a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't like their beans and rice, so that really kind of, yeah, I wasn't impressed. I've eaten here before and liked the food, so that's, I won't get that dish again.
Are you a vegan?
I'm plant-based, yes.
And what did you get on the menu today?
The crispy beef tacos.
How did that treat your taste buds on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it a 9. It's hard to find like good homemade crunchy tacos with beef in it, and that's what it reminded me of.
So Alicia, what did you get on the menu today?
I got the chicken and rice chimichurri.
How did that serve your taste buds on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, it was a 10. It was really good. That was my first time having it, and it was really good.
Okay, Lynn.
Okay,
What did you get on the menu?
I got the banana blossom catfish tacos.
What would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'll give it a 10. They were really good. They were just slightly crunchy but tender.
So, Shani, are you a vegan?
I am.
Okay. And what did you get on the menu today?
The bang bang shrimp was my first dish, which I had to send back, and then they brought out the nachos.
And what would you rate your food on a scale of 1 to 10?
Ooh, 1.
Sup, Veggiators. So when I was recording at the restaurant, my segment where I recorded my review was lost, so I'm doing it here. So I would give first off, I got the crunchy chimichanga with Beyond Meat, and I would give that on the food score a 10 because it's very tasty and it's also very filling. Y'all know for me, being filling is a big deal. It weighs just as much as the taste, and both my needs were satisfied in both taste and being full for a good while afterwards. As far as the atmosphere, I would give the atmosphere a 9 because it's very atmospheric, if that makes any sense. Kind of gives the vibe of being kind of like in a lounge slash club slash bar all at once. I personally like that. I think the lighting in particular is kind of like a standout, but the music is a little too loud. We have to kind of raise our voices to hear each other. I never care much for that. That's why they're not getting a 10. They're getting a 9. As far as the customer service, I would give them a 7 because I personally didn't have any hiccups, but there were a few hiccups that I did notice around the table. I'm not going to go into them. You'll be able to hear the review from some of the other people that had some hiccups. So I do need to take that into consideration. So I would give them a 7. As far as the price, they are a little pricey, but they also give you a lot in terms of portions. To me, that's all I ask for. If it's going to be a high price, as long as the portions match the high price, I'm fine with paying the high price. So I'm going to give them a 9. Reason being, some people may want a low price and also want low portions. If that's not an option, got to take off a point for that. And what would you give the atmosphere of this place?
Well, I like the way it looks. I like the plants and the neon, and it's kind of rustic and kind of, made it out of looks like they have a big door over there with kind of like a loading dock kind of a door. It's kind of an interesting eclectic look. I don't really like how loud the music is, although ironically it just got quieter, but it's been loud the whole time.
Almost
But
like they know we're doing the review now.
yeah, really. So I guess I'll give the atmosphere about a 7, just because that until just a minute ago, the music was so loud I could hardly hear anybody talk. And I don't particularly care for round tables. It's really hard to have a big group like this. Pushing round tables together isn't so good, but that's what they have. So anyway, I'll say a 7.
The atmosphere I like, so I give it like a 9. I give it a 10. I like the vibe, I like the atmosphere. Nice and cozy.
Maybe a 7. The atmosphere is okay. It's a little dark, makes it hard to see, but I mean, it's nice.
And what would you rate the atmosphere of this place?
I really like the atmosphere.
Even though it's a bit dark, it's just got a real kind of fall vibe. So I'll give the atmosphere like a 9.
I give it a 9. I like the atmosphere. I like the dim lighting. It's cozy. Inside, outside, I like. And survive.
I don't like the atmosphere. I would rate it a 1. I don't like going to places that's dark. And that was my first impression, like, why is it so dark? I was turned off by that. And it's so dark you can't really even order from the menu because you have to use the light from your phone just to see the menu.
And what would you rate the atmosphere place?
I'd probably give it a 7. It's a little bit too dark. It's a little bit too echoey.
I love the atmosphere and the vibe, so that would be a 7.
What's up, Veggie Outers? I take it you're enjoying the review or content you're watching right now. But a frequent question I always get is, Elijah, where can I get some Veggie Outers merch? Because I see you rocking it all the time and I want some of my own. I'm glad to say that you can actually get the merch on our website. Just go to www.theveggieouters.com, click on products, and click on merch. There you'll see a variety of shirts, hoodies, and tank tops that you can pick from. And we have 2 different designs on our merch that you can pick from. So if you want to help move the notion forward of convincing people that it's legal to be plant-based in all 50 states of America, go to www.theveggieouters.com and get your merch today. Now, back to the video. And what would you rate the customer service here?
Well, the people seem nice and all, but really there isn't any. I mean, you don't have to order online. You could go up there, but I tried it, but they were busy and it takes a long time and everything takes a long time. I ended up going ahead and ordering it on my phone, but it took me forever to get water. I went up there like 4 times and I finally ended up, there was an extra water on the table that didn't belong to anybody. I didn't realize it and I got it. And then I went back to got a refill just now, and that was faster because there didn't happen to be anybody up there. But if there's other people lined up, I mean, they don't even keep, and that water thing over there, you're supposed to get your own refills, is empty. So 4.
The customer service is 7.5.
Do you have any comments, any additional comments?
I just think the hostess, is it waitress, could have been a little bit more personable, as well as explain how it really went versus us assuming that we should know what was going on.
And what would you rate the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it a 9.
Customer service was not bad. Just a little, I don't know. I guess the whole thing about having to go up and order and having to, or maybe order on the QR code was a little difficult, so I would rate that maybe a 6.
It's kind of odd because it's like a regular restaurant, but it's like a cafe as well. So when you walk in, I don't think, oh, this is a cafe, but the way you go and order your food and that, it's like a cafe. So it's a little bit weird. I'm not going to give them bad points because they're not like bad, but it could be a little bit more attentive, so I'll give it a 7.
Okay.
I mean, they're very nice here, they're very pleasant, but just on the attentiveness, I'll give it a 7.
And what would you give the customer service on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give it an 8.
It's not that the people weren't nice. I just feel like it wasn't enough people serving. I would say a 6.
There's not a lot of customer service because it's an order on the phone or at the counter. So I'd say an 8.
Okay. And how about the customer service?
Oh, that would have to be a 1 for sure. I've been here before, but I feel like for a table as large as ours, there should have been more customer service towards our table specifically so that everybody is not having to go up and order our food. When I returned my first dish, I was told that I had to pay for an additional item. When I went to another server to tell her about my dish, she gave it to me free and gave me my money back. So just a little inconsistent as far as from one person to the next.
But And what would you rate the price?
Well, I find it expensive, but then a lot of these places are. It's really hard for me to spend that kind of money, but since it's sort of comparable to a lot of places, but there are some places where you can get a good vegan meal, a good filling vegan meal for more reasonable, so I'm going to go with 7 on that.
I would say it was fairly priced. So I'd say about an 8.5. I think the price was good.
That's a specific number, 8.5. Okay. And how about the price? Would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, with a 1 being like it's poorly priced and a 10 being like it's great price wise, what would you give it?
I would give it a 9.
Okay. And what would you rate the price of this place? Like 1 being like, oh, it's normal, and like a 10 being it's crazy price. Just thinking about it.
It wasn't bad. It's decently priced, so maybe a 5.
I think it's reasonable. Yeah, I'll give like a 9 out of 10 on price. I think it's reasonable.
I actually would give it a 10 because I think you get a lot of food for your money. So.
And how about the price? What would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know, maybe the price would be a 7.
I'll give the price a 9. I think it was a very reasonable price for the amount of food.
I would say a 6.
Okay. But that does it for this review of Casa Del Vegano. Be sure to stay tuned for our next review and our next meetup. Go to www.theveggieouters.com and you can find out when that's happening. I'll catch y'all in the next video or the next review. See you later.